Good morning. I think I am live. Sort my hair out. I'm not looking as dishevelled this week. Um, my name is Lisa, and I'm from Acorn Marketing. If you don't know me, I come here each week, every Tuesday, to give you my top marketing tips. So hopefully you find these useful. I talk about all sorts of different things to do with marketing and social media. And this week, I'm going to be talking about how to why creating an online community is important, and how a few tips of how you can develop your own community. So excuse me. So good morning if you're watching. Please do leave a comment if you're watching. Good morning, Helen. I'd really like feedback and stuff. Or if you've got a burning question about marketing as well, then please let me know, because I can always do a top tip about your question too. So growing an online community, or as I like to call it, creating your tribe. Helen, that is watching me at the moment, is, I would say, part of my little tribe and my community. We all know that word of mouth is by far the best form of marketing, and no amount of work I can really do as a marketing consultant can improve or change your word of mouth, apart from putting things out there and getting brand awareness. But word of mouth really is the best form of marketing. We all know that. And so one of the best things you can do is, hi Tracy. One of the best things that you can do is by creating this online community or your online tribe, or basically people that love you, people that have got a shared interest and a passion about what you do, what you talk about, and people that are going to be your advocates as well. What I always say is, you've got to shout about yourself, and you've got to be your biggest advocate you can. Nobody else is going to do that. However, if you form a really good community, a good tribe online, these people can be your advocates too. Like Helen in the comments there. I'm just going to put this on the screen. There we go. Thanks, Helen. Thanks, Helen. That's really kind. So, something to think about with social media in particular, like, let's think about growing your social media audience. A lot of people are very much concerned about the number of likes that they have on their page. You can have hundreds of thousands of likes, but if those people aren't going to be your advocates, aren't going to share what you do and love what you do, then they're not really part of your tribe or community. It really is quality over quantity. So if somebody, say, looks at your social media account and be like, well, I've got however many followers, do they buy off them? Do they engage with them? Are they part of their community? Possibly not. So think about quality rather than quantity. The thing as well about forming your online community is it's about forming relationships and a connection with people. And I feel quite happy to say that actually I know personally a lot of my followers, and that we communicate with each other and that we engage with each other. They send me messages, they write comments, and I respond. So it's about doing that. It's about forming relationships with people. Think about those people that have got your back, whether that's locally near where you live, people in the industry, people that you can rely on as well. Follow them, engage with them. It's all about being social and building that online community. Like, I quite often, there's a lovely lady that works in Manchester that does social media, and we talk to each other all the time. Never met her, but I just really like what she does. I feel like I'm part of her tribe and her community. So it's about having those relationships with people online. You want people to be your advocate, like I said previously. You want people to recommend you and share what you do. Oh, hi, Eleanor. That is really about what your community and growing your community online is. And that is what I mean about having that tribe, if you like. So I'm going to give you 3 of my top tips. You all probably know that I can talk a lot, so I'm going to try and keep these really short, but my 3 top tips. So how to create your tribe. So we've talked about why it's important to create a tribe, but then let's think about how we create that. So 3 of my tips. So one of the best things that you can do is to open up to people, be honest and genuine. If you're some kind of, like, you know, there's so many brands and people on social media now that are a bit false, a bit airbrushed. You can't actually always believe what you read, the images that you see. So something that is really coming through the social media now is about being genuine. You know, like last week I came on and did one of these top tips, and I'd been for a walk and I was a bit sweaty and dishevelled. I should have had my hair done a look a bit nicer, but that was the real me. I was like, I've got to get online for my online audience and do my top tip. People relate to that. People see that you're real and you're genuine. It makes you sort of stand out amongst that, let's call them the airbrushed community. You know, we all see the same kind of images on social media and the same things, and, you know, pictures from certain angles of your bum and that kind of stuff. That's all very well and good. However, if you can stand out and you can shine above that, that will really, really help grow your community as well. People will actually see you and engage with you rather than this plastic facade. The second tip that I'm going to give is about creating value and being generous with people. So, like, yeah, I'm a marketing consultant, and all these 20 years of experience I've got, people can come to me and work with me, and I'll do stuff for them and help them out. But there's other people that can't always afford that and genuinely do need help, but couldn't afford to pay me monthly to do projects for them. So by me, like on my website, I've got a downloadable top 10 tips for people. I did Facebook Lives during lockdown, and now I'm doing these little short snippet videos as well. So by giving value to my community, I've organically grown my community over the last few months. Of people that actually, genuinely interested in what I'm saying and probably do want some free marketing help as well. So I'm trying to give something back to my community. So think about the business that you run. Is there something that you can give back on top of your standard social media post, you know, things that you're posting every day? Is there something that you could give back? Could you do some little Facebook Lives? Could you do some little workshops that maybe don't cost loads of money? Could you do some downloadables on your website? Could you do a competition? Like, how can you give value to your community and your tribe? And then, you know, like, you can always create a separate group for those people so then they feel special. So I hope that people that get my top tips would, who are part of my community, would feel they get something out of following me as well, if that makes sense. And then the third thing is about valuing your audience. So I love my online audience. I love all you guys watching me. You always pop up when I do Facebook Lives, which is brilliant. And if I know you're not watching it live, I know you pretty much watch it later on because you value what I do. So therefore, I value you as well. So if you engage with me, I always reply to messages. If people comment on my social media, I genuinely always try and reply to those comments as well. So if somebody gives you something out of your community or your tribe, asks you a question, then if you share back as well, they will know that you value their commitment to you as well, if that makes sense. So top 3 tips. So we know why it's important for building our online community, and it's about quality rather than quantity of those people that you know, like, and trust, who will share your work and be your advocate. Those people that have got your back and like what you do, you've got a shared interest and passion. And then there's top 3 tips. Be open and genuine, just be yourself. To create some value and be generous with the information that you give. And number 3, value your community and tribe as well. So that's the top tip for today. I needed to quickly fit it in this morning because I'm rushing out for a meeting. So I wanted to get it done. So thank you for watching again. If you enjoyed it, found it useful, please do comment or tag another business that you might find useful to watch these as well. And if you do have a question about marketing, and like it could be anything that we could do these top tips on, I have got ideas all the way through to December, but if there's something, I'm quite happy to slot it in as well. So if there's any burning questions that anybody has, please leave a comment, and I'll go live every Tuesday and answer those burning marketing questions. So thank you all for tuning in. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.